First, some backstory. I started working on an AMV with my brother because he was super excited to do one. So we made it for a show that we both enjoyed called Spare Me Great Lord. And as I was about to go and, publish the AMV, I tried to go and look for a thumbnail. Now, I couldn't find any good ones in the show. I'm like, let's go see if there's a manga. And so I started looking through the manga, and it was gorgeous. Every frame was amazing. And whenever I got the frame that I wanted to use, I finished, published the AMV. Did pretty well. But then, I kept reading, and reading, and it took me about an extra week or so, and then by that time, I had finished all 500 chapters that were out at the moment. So that is an introduction to how I got addicted to manga. Today, we're talking about Spare Me Great Lord, because it is one of my favorites. Even though it was the first one I read, it still holds up. First, we gotta talk about what makes it amazing. The comedy. This manga is filled with a lot of small jokes that always seem to hit just when you need them to. To emphasize it, the author goes and implements drastic changes in art style so that they hit better. For instance, chibi faces. We love to see them. They're so funny. Second, we have to talk about the fight scenes. This show is filled with amazingly written fight scenes. They go on for several chapters at a time, but it never feels like they're dragging. If a fight starts, the fight will end. Unlike God of High School with its 300 chapter fight scene that's been going on. Now on to some of the more juicy parts. The story. The premise of this manga is that everyone in this world has superpowers. Now, there's different ranks of superpowers, different ranks of the actual people. So, level F is the lowest, level A is the highest. And the main character's power lets him accumulate points that he can use to level himself up from negative emotions. So he goes around and tries to be annoying as much as he can. The story is written in a way that each 50 chapters will complete an arc, which makes it really easy to understand where you are in the actual manga. Even though it's limited to 50 chapter chunks, it is very, very well written and has a nice convincing plot. It brings in really understandable and relatable characters, and it creates its own power system. It does it well. It explains the world thoroughly. I can't say enough about this manga. You have to read it. And might slide under your radar, because it's not even technically a manga. It's a manhwa, which is a Chinese manga. And even though it came from China, it still holds up to the other mangas, because during the past few months, I have binged a lot of manga, manhwa, manhwas, and we are up to 5,000 chapters read in the past 2 months, which is a lot. And I probably need to keep going, because guess what, boys? We're not giving up that easily. You just gotta check it out for yourself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. We'll be tackling other ones next time, because I have so many to go through that I've been wanting to talk about, but I haven't yet because I'm stupid. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and take care.